Hi everyone, I'm Abhijit Nag from EEE department studying in 8th SEM in Vidyadhara College of Engineering, and today I'll be demonstrating you my project, which is embedded system based eye-leg movement communicating media for paralyzed people, and my teammates are Ashwita, Ramya and Narashvi. So to demonstrate my project, first this is the transmitting part of my project. So this consists of the main embedded system, which is the PIC microcontroller. We have used the PIC microcontroller because it has an inbuilt ADC, and this is a construction of it. So we have given directly a 230 volts supply to it. So this transformer transforms it reduces the 230 volts to 12 volts supply, and this is fed to the rectifier, which converts from AC to DC, and a capacitor filter is used, which is used to make this DC a pure DC. And so this is the main power supply part of it. So what we have connected to this board is that we have connected an LCD display to display the output of our project, and display the output of our project. Then here's a speaker module, and we have used a Zigbee transmitter and receiver, and this part is the conversion part, which converts the 5.5 volts of supply to 3.3 volts, which is further connected to Zigbee. So this completes the transmitting part of our project. So to this transmitting part of the project, we have even included two sensors, which one is the accelerometer sensor, which sends the motion of the person and then displays the output, and this is the eye-blink sensor. This eye-blink sensor is the main part of our project, which can help a paralyzed person inform his attendee on his basic requirements. So coming to the receiver part of the section, here again we have another board, and we are using a 89C52 microcontroller. And similar to the transmitting part, we are using Zigbee and regulator here, and the extra part of this is the relay circuit. This relay circuit acts on the signal which is sent by the accelerometer. So if the accelerometer goes beyond 180 degrees in X or Y axis, the load turns on, and if the accelerometer goes below 130 degrees, the load turns off. So the load remains constant if the accelerometer angle is between 180 or 130. So this is the main part of our project. Now I'm demonstrating you the project. So I've turned on the power supply. This is the transmitting part of the circuit. So what I've used is accelerometer. So this accelerometer, as I've told you, we have connected one load over here, which is to the x-axis of the supply. So currently you can see here the x-axis is 149 degrees, so it is in off position. And now by increasing the x-axis angle to 189 degrees, it's gone more than 180 degrees, and the load has turned on over here. And similarly, when I have reduced the accelerometer to below 130 degrees, the load has turned off. So this is how a paralyzed person can, if any part of his body is working, so we can use this accelerometer for him to help him control the basic electrical equipments like light, fan, etc. And coming to the eye-blink sensor, since I cannot, actually this had to be mounted over here. Since we are not getting the exact accuracy of it, I'm using another reflecting plate, a white reflecting plate, and I'll be placing this glass over here, and I'll just show you how the display this speaker will display the output. Because the delay was since the eye-blink sensor was out of phase for more than 10 to 12 seconds, so we got the message D over here. So now let me show you for a shorter period of time. So I've removed the accelerometer, and again when I've placed it over here, it is displaying A for the short period. Yes, so what we have loaded is for every 3 second or 4 second duration, we have displayed different messages. For first one, it's requesting for food. The second one requesting for water. Third one requesting for fruits, and the fourth one to ask them to play a music. So hence the paralyzed person can tell his attendee what he wants, and it can be easily portrayed. Thank you.